I'm going to solve another fraction division problem using partition division. In this case, I'm going to solve 2 1/2 divided by 3/4. So here's my setup. 2 1/2 divided by 3/4. There is my setup. I'm now going to solve this problem. So again, I'm interested in finding out what one whole person received. But the issue is that I'm only sharing this out to 3/4 of a person. It's telling me I have to share this out to 3/4 of a person. I'm going to share out 2 1/2 to 3/4 of a person. So I'm not interested right now about sharing it out to a whole person. I'm interested in finding out what happens when I share it out to 3/4 of a person. So here's my person, my whole person. Because the problem is telling me to share it out to 2 1/2 to 3/4 of a person. So I'm going to start sharing it out. Okay, I have to do that. I have to share that out. In order to share out that one whole, I have to share it out like that. Each part of a person receives a third so far. I do it again, because I'm sharing out this 1 to 3/4 of a person. I've shared it out. Now I've got to share out this to 3/4 of a person. There. I have shared out 2 1/2 to 3/4 of a person. In partition division, the answer is what one whole person receives. I have only shared out 2 1/2 to 3/4 of a person. I've done that. But the answer is what one whole person received. So if 1/4 of a person received this amount, 1/4 of a person received this amount, 1/4 of a person received this amount, I only know what 3/4 of a person received. I need to know what a whole person received. So if each 1/4 of a person received 2/3 and a 1/6, then this person also has to receive, that part of a person also needs to receive that same amount. Now I know what one whole person received. So I better put this all together so I can figure that out. So this is what one whole person received. That one whole person received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 thirds and 4/6. Now I have to simplify that answer. So I know that makes a third. I know that makes a third. I know all of those make a third. So my final answer is 3 1/3. So 2 1/2 divided by 3/4. I'm interested in finding out what one whole person received, because that's where you find the answer in partition division, is what one whole person received. One whole person received 3 1/3. Again, now just for the fun of it, let's solve the problem using our rote rules that we all learned in elementary school. So in 2 1/2 divided by 3/4, so this becomes 5/2 divided by 3/4. I flip and multiply 5/2 times 4/3. This becomes 26, which becomes equivalent to 3 and 2/6, which is equivalent to 3 1/3. So 2 1/2 divided by 3/4. We're interested in what one whole person received is 3 1/3.